My name is Victor. I am a entrepreneur, startup investor, and poker player from Toronto, and this is my first YouTube video. I've been thinking about doing content for a while, so I'm really excited to finally put something out there. Don't really know what I'm going to cover yet, but it's going to be a mix of vlog style content around my journey as an entrepreneur, building multiple businesses in Toronto and remotely, as well as covering my journey and my aspirations to become one of the best poker players in the world. A little bit about my entrepreneurial background. I am currently the CEO of a company called Onova. It is an innovation consultancy that basically runs hackathons for Fortune 5000 companies. We also do work like corporate incubators and design sprints. As part of Onova, we also have a product studio where we're building out two software products. One's a hackathon management platform, one's an AI poker coach called PokerGPT. We've got a small venture fund, and I do a bunch of angel investing, have invested in probably around 20 plus companies, early stage tech companies at this point. And I've launched a poker room in Toronto, a co-working space, and a hacker condo. So a little bit of a lot of different things because my genuine hobby is building companies and I find it a lot of fun. But on the side, I love playing poker. And my poker journey really started, probably like 10, 15 years ago is when I actually started playing poker more seriously throughout high school and university. And then took a bit of a gap after university after losing a ton of money online. But then through the pandemic, really jumped up in stakes from playing for stakes of like 1-3 and 2-5 all the way up to 10-20 over the course of a year, playing a ton of poker online and on mobile apps. And that eventually led to the 2 years ago competing in the World Series of Poker and having, honestly, like fulfilling many, many childhood poker dreams. I managed to go very deep in one of the very first tournaments I ever played. Finished 20th out of over 1,000 players in the 3K No Limit Hold'em Freeze Out, and then followed that with cashing 2 tournaments before actually running deep in the main event as well, which was incredible. Made it to day 6, got to play on TV with friends and family watching from all over the place, and eventually busted in 45th. And there's a whole story around that I'll probably share in a subsequent video around how I sort of went in on a hand blind with less than 50 players left in the main event, and then eventually lost a third of my stack, which tilted me for the next 3 hours. Anyways, that was kind of my poker news claim to fame that led to many more opportunities, like being able to play on Hustler Casino and a few other live stream games. So that's a bit of a brief of my poker background. That summer, I made around $400,000 Canadian playing poker, which was just insane to me at the time. And the flip side of that is over the last 2 years, I've lost probably around $500,000 playing poker. So it's gone up and it's gone down and now into the red. And it's knocked my ego down a few pegs after playing and jumping straight to going into high rollers after having kind of a tremendous summer back in 2022. So now as I start this content journey, what really I'm trying to do is kind of starting from the ground up, documenting my journey as both, again, as an entrepreneur and a poker player, but really trying to build myself up and not really take shortcuts like I've tried to do the last couple of years. I've taken a lot of L's, tried to play in the highest stakes, and I want to build myself up to be one of the best poker tournament players out there. So here we are. Hope you'll subscribe and look forward to sharing a lot more content with you all in the future.